Today we are going to work on approximating numbers on the number line. So the first thing that we want to make sure we can do is just fill in missing spaces on a number line. So like if we know that this is 0 and we know that this is 5 and we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is counting by ones. And then also recognizing that negative numbers kind of feel backwards, right? This is -1, -2, -3, -4. So right, 1 we can just put on our number line right where 1 is at. We want to make sure we identify it appropriately so we know which is which. So that's point A. Right, -1 is over here, which is point B. -2 is here, which is C. Now, if we want -1.5, we have to understand a negative number means we're always moving in the left direction. We can never turn around and move right. So if we start at 0, I'm going to move to -1, and then I need to go a half more. So for right now, we're just going to approximate where halfway is in between B and C. We're not working on being perfect. We're working on finding that approximation of where that's at. So same thing for E, which is +1/2. Right? If you want to, you could turn that into a decimal using a calculator or using Desmos. So we're going to start at 0. A positive number, we can only move right. We can never turn around and go left. So if I want to plot 1/2, I'm going to start at 0 and I'm going to go over 1/2. Now, these numbers can get a little bit more detailed and specific when we're trying to approximate them on the number line. So many of my students find it helpful to change any fraction into a decimal. You can do that with either Desmos or you can do that with a handheld calculator. So I would hope we would recognize that D is 4 is right here at 4. Right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to look at the next digit. So this is a 5, this is a 7, this is a 2, right? They all have a 4. The one that's the smallest out of those is the 2, so 4.25 is the next biggest number. Now what technically is happening is there are 10 jumps between 4 and 5. 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9, and then 5. Obviously my hashes are not perfectly evenly spaced, we're approximating. So if I want to find 4.25, I'm going to go to 4.2 and then a little bit further. So this would be my C. Right, my 4.5 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my 4.75 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a little bit further. Again, it's all an approximation. This is not perfect. We just want to be able to find the general ballpark. Okay, so our last one, again, you might prefer for this to be in decimal form. And again, we have some missing hashes in here, right? So -5, this is going to be -4, -3, -2, -1, and then 0. So if I want -3, right, that's going to be right here at -3. Oh, this is a -2.4. I missed my negative sign on there, so sorry. Okay, so -2.4. I'm going to -2, and so I'm imagining, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not all the way halfway. That would be 5, -2.5. So I'm right here. But notice I'm always moving in the left direction. So I'm moving to -2, and then an additional 0.4 more. Because a negative number always moves in the left direction. So if I want -2.75, I'm moving left to -2, and then an additional 0.75 more. So I'm going to be over here.